Okay, hello everyone. We are Yuzeski's team. Our project topic is about the roadmap to a consistent revenue stream through collaboration. We'll go through some of the biggest concerns our artist has right now and how we can plan on setting the right foundations for him to steadily grow as an artist. And then a little bit about our artist, Yuzeski. He's an Afrobeat singer and a budding guitarist from Lagos, Nigeria. He's an independent artist. He also works a 9 to 5, and it has been the source of funding for his music career. Currently, he has about 6 singles, and his latest one is called Mamacita. He's been promoting that on YouTube and across social media platforms. And he also performs in festivals, like in local festivals in Lagos. And for this year, he's preparing an 5-track EP. As a small artist, we noticed that there was very little information and data about Yuzeski on Chartmetric. On Spotify, he has about 16 monthly listeners. His follower count number across social media platforms is like a total of 10.4K. But the good thing is we notice he's most popular in Kenya and Nigeria. He also has Spotify listeners from US cities like Miami, Chicago, and Dallas. So with this information, it looks like he needs more outreach. So for our marketing plan, we want his growth to continue upwards. So we have 3 actionable steps for him to grow his presence and connections. To do so, as a developing artist, we recommend him to start with collaborations. And the simplest way for him is to use an app called Feature, an all-in-one app for artists to find other artists who are ready to collaborate. So he doesn't have to go out there and find people to pitch to. And then he can also write songs for other independent artists in his local music scene in his city to increase connections, and then connect with other similar artists of the Afrobeats genre, like the top 3 shown in Chartmetric, and one of them being Iso Boy. Once he has collaborations going, he can start marketing himself as like a live artist for events such as weddings, parties, and company events. And this step can create more exposure for him as an artist and his music. And the third is to create more relatable content, such as like behind the scenes of his work and daily life. And then we have a website. For the website strategy, we thought to keep it simple, user-friendly, and promote his latest single. And then Ayobami will show you what the website looks like.
Okay, so this website was created with Canva, and as you can see, we are promoting his latest single, Mamacita, and also thereafter you can see his bio and also his artist gallery and one of the pictures where he performed at Celebration, and Celebration is one of the biggest celebration of Afrobeat music in Nigeria and in Africa. And so because he needs to extend his reach, also we had to put out a form for his fans and people who want to book him and collaborate with him also. And finally, we have his social media, and also we had to embed a YouTube video, which is the Mamacita that is currently promoting.
And then for the mailing list, it will also be embedded on the website, and it'll be a great way for him to connect with fans. Besides using social media, he can also update fans on like exclusive news, any shows, live shows, new music releases like his upcoming EP. And then BandLab, we think, would be the best platform for him, so he can send new tracks or albums straight to his subscribers, and it's simple for him to use. And then for the community management plan, the goal is to build a real fan community that engages, shares, and grows with the artist. Most of the community management plan, it's covered in our marketing plan, like doing like more collaborations, engaging with the other small artists, fans and their fan base and community. And then for like the success indicators, we would see like more comment activities, like more engagement, sound usage, returning fans, and real conversations in DMs. And then for our financial plan, most of the expenses.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to cut you off. You're at 5 minutes.
Okay. This is our last slide.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go ahead, finish up. Go, quick.
Oh, okay. So this is the financial plan. Most of the expenses we checked for this year, it's mostly the studio sessions, photo shoots, and then using feature. And then profits would be the revenue streams like collaborations on songs and live performances.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. So let's get our judges up to the screen. Hi, judges. I'm gonna be real. One of the reasons why I let you do that last second, because the judges are very sweet, and if you don't get to finish their first question, it's always let you finish your slide.
Thank you so much.
So let's see, for my judges, who haven't I heard from for a while? Melina, do you have a question?
I do indeed. Thank you so much, guys. That was amazing. Really, really good to see. Obviously, you presented sort of that there's a discrepancy between the artist's social media following not necessarily translating to listeners on, I assume, Spotify and other DSPs. And you presented ideas and plans for how to further grow the following and the engagement. But my question is, if the current followers aren't necessarily engaging with the artist and or sort of converting into more active organic listeners, do you think there might be an issue with the content strategy, and how do you plan to address the content plan going forward, not just to sort of drive more engagement with the existing followers as well as any new followers, but also to have a more consistent content pipeline?
I think one of the biggest thing might be like collaboration. We think like maybe collaborating with other artists and reaching like their fan base could help with like gaining new fans that sound similar to the artists that they like. And then like posting on YouTube, or maybe just like short forms on like TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Instagram stories. Just give like little snippets of like his like daily life, or like behind the scenes of him like recording music or something that would engage people that are like interested in his life. I think that's maybe one way to connect with his fans and engage them.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Great, and let's see, I think we have time for one more judge question, if anyone else has a question. No?
Yeah, I have maybe a quick question there. Thank you for the presentation. And so in that sense, the CRM list and the mailing list you were mentioning, do you have any ideas in place to make it really distinguished compared to any of the social media channels? Is it also going to be updates of concerts and things? How is the content going to be an upgrade or something more than the social media?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think since the mailing list will mostly be like on his website as like a pop-up in the footer. We also plan on putting it on like social media platforms like in LinkedIn bios. But maybe when you post like maybe a story of him like doing a show, maybe he can send a link to like subscribe to my mailing list or something like that to keep up or follow along for my next show or my next release for music. So I think having just something that's like to show like on social media for them to like click into, so they'll be more interested in subscribing for more.